When looking at a sprint race, we need to split it into three parts: the start, the transition, and the top end speed at the end. The first part of this is the concentric movement of powering out of the blocks. Essentially, we almost try to jump out of them. This requires muscle movements, which are contractions very similar to that we would use when lifting weights, for example squatting in the gym. We push out and try to make sure that our feet stay nice and low so that we can then put the foot forward and pull it back underneath our hips so that our foot landing is behind the hip, able to push us into the next step. When we're running at full speed, the feet will actually land just in front of the hips. The heel will recover more to the backside and we'll lift our knees higher to get the downforce we need to create the plyometrics effect on the floor. That is the stretch shortening cycle. This now allows us to maintain speed for a longer period of time rather than essentially trying to accelerate across the entire race. The transition is exactly that. It is a transition between these two different types of way of running, and one that we must do smoothly in order to make it as efficient as possible, without jerking from one point of the acceleration to the next point of maintaining top end speed. Essentially, we can think of the first two steps as being the start, and the next 8 to 10 will be the transition into a full running action. It may be slightly more or less than this for some athletes. Generally, the stronger athletes will take a little longer to get to the full running action, whilst younger athletes will do this a little quicker. On each step we'll see a gradual lifting of the upper body so that the angle of this to the track gets nearer to 90 degrees and we're standing more upright. Gradually there will be more flexion at the knee as the focus of the drive becomes less horizontal and more vertical. Once we are up to full speed, the forces acting on us are essentially vertical. This is because the biggest force acting on us is gravity. And at this point is why we're trying to force our foot back down into the floor to accelerate and stop our body collapsing. The back end of the race will be about maintenance of this top end speed, and often it is the athlete that decelerates the least that is going to win. This is true even in a 100-meter race. Thanks for watching. Please have a look at some of our other videos and subscribe to our channel to see our future ones. To find out more information about Momentum Sports, have a look at our website and social media pages found in the description below.